welcome to the time I flew to Pomona, California to go to Warped Tour. I'm just kidding, that wasn't technically the reason that I was there, but it was the reason we went on those dates to California for Warped Tour. It went exactly how I thought it would go. Enjoy.
What's it mean with every dream I have about you now? I can't believe you get to me the way you do somehow. It's good enough. Just good enough. Trying to close before yes, I shall not forget this, it's lying face down on the floor. I've got more secrets than you'll ever know. Another year and you won't let it go. Too many times I told myself to hold on, but it's too late for me. Now I'm just kidding. Excellent, keep it up. Funny how we go way back and we said that when it let this come between. It turns out it's all that easy. You'll never be less busy. Maybe it's never too much to just don't be home. Self-control just it's not that easy. It's easy. It's never too much. All you got left, it turns.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's gonna happen. When this song breaks in, I want to see every single person with your hands up, jumping up and down. Are you ready? I need everybody. Here we go. Time for
trying so to help you where I was, waiting for the right words. Just another lovesick afternoon, like butterflies and deja vu. Hoping for the right words, waiting for the right words. Yeah. All I want inside me still feel empty, so deep that it didn't even catch me. I'll be trying to find, pretending I'm not. I'm far from wanting all that I got. I'll be trying to find, pretending I'm not. I'm far from wanting all that I got. And I'll savor every moment I'm in. So here I am, in the light at last. And I'll clap your hands at me. As long one more time. As long as you're alive, I promise I will take you there. As long as you're alive, I promise I will take you there. Won't you think I'm pretty when I'm
Oh, the drama. I got to see the Maine. I got to see We the Kings, which always takes me back to when I was 14, which was 10 years ago. And that's all I can say about that. I should have done this when I had more energy. The main story is when I went to the first aid tent. Because it's not a concert or a festival or anything without my body being really dramatic and hating me. We were in line for a really long time. We couldn't find the line or the ticket. I don't remember why, actually. We were just in line for a really long time. It was a long line, whatever. I'm pretty sure we saw all the people we wanted to see anyway, so it didn't really matter. But we were having fun. Met the Maine. Love them. That was actually the first time I met them. So, like, I kind of insisted that I get my own picture. I've never actually stayed behind. Well, I've only been to one of their shows, technically. I feel like I've been to more, but I don't think I actually have. So I've never stayed behind after their set to meet any of them, or talk to any of them, or anything like that. So I did it here. They were like, friend groups should go together. We highly recommend that friend groups should go together. And I looked at my friend and I was like, sorry, not happening. And she's like, oh, I think we're gonna have to. And I'm like, nope, not gonna happen. That's absolutely not gonna happen. I'm gonna get my own picture because I wanted my own picture. I got my own picture. He kind of rolled his eyes at me, but I was like, this is literally the only time I'd ever do that. I put on a lot of sunscreen that day. I don't know if it helped. I mean, that whole week, I'm pretty sure I got food poisoning. Plus, just my body in general just hated me and decided we're gonna make you incredibly sick. So that was not a good thing either. Basically, my friend and I, after that, we split up. I don't know. At some point we split up. And I went and saw State Champs. And she went and met Simple Plan, I think. And I was like, I don't really want to meet Simple Plan. I don't really care. But I do care about State Champ set, so I'm definitely gonna do that. And then after State Champ set, I was like, wow, I'm dizzy, as one does. Or maybe that, I don't know. I don't remember the order. You know the order, but you just saw the order. But somewhere between State Champs and We the Kings, maybe. I don't know. I'll actually, yeah, somewhere between that. I ended up next to the first aid tent, and I was doing everything that I could think of, like everything that I had known to do when I was feeling dizzy or feeling sick or anything like that. All the things that I've been doing regularly since I have a chronic illness, and there's just things you need to do. So I made sure I drank a full water bottle extra, like just while I was sitting there. I tried to elevate my legs, but it was a little weird, so I didn't fully do it. And then I kind of just tried to go away from the sun a little bit as much as possible. And it wasn't working, but I felt a little bit better, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy more water. And then, as I was walking to buy water, it really wasn't that far away, but my eyesight blacked out like twice on that probably like 2-minute walk. And then the line was really long, so I was just standing there, and I was like, if my feet don't move, I'm going to pass out. Awesome. Great. So that took forever to get water. I was probably in that line for almost 10 minutes just to get water, which I get, but I also am like, the girl selling it literally had like a 4-minute conversation while I was at the thing, and there was a line behind me, and I was just like, can you have this conversation with somebody at a different time, please? Because I really need water if I'm gonna survive. Please? I can't say that, but I was thinking that. And then she finally gave me water. And then I walked straight back to the first aid tent. And this time I walked into it. The first time I went over there, I didn't go into it because I was very scared. Very, very anxious about going into there. But this time I was like, nope, my life. So, you know, I went in there. I sat down. I had water. And then they started asking me questions. And the worst thing about this is that when I get scared or anxious in any way, or like out of breath in any way, the very first thing that goes is my voice, and the second thing that goes is like being able to move my limbs. So just imagine a girl sitting down in a chair and you're not able to talk to her, and she's not able to like write anything down because she's shaking too much, and she looks like she's about to cry because she can't communicate with anybody. That's me, and I have like an actual episode like that. So they were worried, and they were like, okay, well, sit here, catch your breath. And I was like, I had to Google what my chronic illness was because they had no idea what it was. And they were like, okay, we don't fully get it, but okay, just keep sitting here, keep drinking water. And I was like, yeah, I've never done that before, but whatever. I kind of knew when it was happening exactly what was going to happen. I don't really remember anything else. And I just like wasn't getting better. It was like 30 minutes afterwards, and I kept like, I was still there. Like, I was still in the tent, and they decided to bring me over to the other tent because the one I was in was getting too busy or something. I don't know. But they brought me to another tent where I convinced them to put my feet up because I was going to put my feet up on the last one, but if I had just like sat on the ground and put my feet up, they would have been like, oh, this girl fainted. And they had already mentioned how they wanted to send me to a hospital if it didn't get better, and I was like, no, let's not do that. I don't want that. If you send me to a hospital, all they'll do is give me fluids, and I can drink water to get fluids. So I've done the hospital thing. The hospital thing doesn't work. So I was not about to do that, so I convinced them that I was fine after like another half hour there. It was great. It was great. And my friend was texting me the whole time. She's like, where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, I don't know. But I finally did that because I heard the maine start, and I was like, oh, I think I'm better. I think I need to go now. I'm better. I don't know if I was actually better, but like the maine kind of helped, so I was good enough for me. It was fine. It was way good enough for me. So that's okay. Now we saw the maine. The maine was great. And then we split up again. I wanted to get a good spot for The Used because The Used is one of my favorite bands and I'd never seen them live, and I'd finally seen them live at Warped Tour and it was great. I almost passed out again, but don't tell anyone. And she wanted to see Simple Plan play, so I was like, I can hear them, so I'm gonna get a good spot for The Used. I did not get a good spot for The Used because I had to move 3 times because I don't do well in crowds. Imagine that. But overall, it was a pretty good day. I had a pretzel, had like 4 bottles of water, and I got to see some of my favorite bands. So I think that was a winner. Happy last Warped Tour. I'm fully convinced they're gonna come back next year with something. So, I'm not really sad about it. My name's Kristen, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in The Sopranos. Bye.